Hello everybody, this is Phonytoe Bobbin here, and welcome back to Train Simulator 3, where it is once again time to look at yet another payware route, this time a British route. So the route that we're looking at today is the Hawes Junction, or the Hawes Junction, not sure how you actually pronounce it, but I'm going to go with Hawes Junction for today. So the second payware route that I'm looking at in this little series of Train Simulator videos that I'm doing, another route that you have to buy to actually use. This route once again costs $5, same price as the route that we looked at last week. That was the PT Alpine Lake. So this route is basically the same situation. Payware route, you get some trains, you get a route, you have all sorts of things, and that's what we're going to look at starting off today. So we have a lot of trains in this route actually. So you have 4 diesel locomotives to use, plus a steam engine. And of course, over here you have some other rolling stock to use as well. So we're going to talk about it all right now. So first up, is that? It's not the sound. There's some weird sounds going on. Okay, so let's start off with the diesel engine you get with this DLC. So you get 4 of them, ranging from diesels from the olden days all the way to modern diesel trains. So we're starting here with something that you guys will probably be familiar with, the Class 37. And yes, this looks like it is the same Class 37 model from many years ago. The same Class 37 as you get in the original Trainz. And now it is back here in Train Simulator 3. So Trainz 3 does give us somewhat of an ability to look at what the older trains look like in the new game engine, as it is the first Trainz mobile game to be using the E2 engine. So here it is. Let's blow the horn just because we can. Yep. It looks nicer, but it is still the same model from about 20 years ago. Up next, we have the class, or actually, let's take a look at the cab for the Class 37 as well. Yep, same cab. Actually, am I seeing things, or is this an improved cab? I'm not sure. I haven't seen the old version. Okay, yeah, no, there that GSM that wasn't there. Okay, so the exterior model is the same, but I believe this is an all-new cab, which looks nice. Interesting. Actually, I'd like to look at the cab of this train. So there's the Class 37. Now for the Class 55 Deltic and BR Green. Blue version isn't in this DLC, only the green version. Once again, horns same, and all the details stuff are the same as ever. Look in the cab, but it is a updated cab. It looks like, so well done. Well done, N3V. The exterior model is exactly the same as it's always been, but the interior cab looks like it is a completely brand new cab, which actually looks very nice. That's up to the standards they've come to expect from Trainz 3. So there you go. So you get 2 older models with updated cabs, look really nice. Okay, but next one though is a new model. Is the Class 70. Now, this is actually a train that I've never actually seen in Trainz before. So the Class 70 is a new one that I've never seen before. So look at the cab. Interior cab is pretty nice. I actually have driven this train before briefly in Railworks Train Simulator, but that's the first time that I've seen this locomotive in N3V game Trainz thing. Cab though is pretty nice, and so is the exterior as well. Actually, I do believe the exterior of this train is actually up to the standards that come to from Trainz 3. So horn for this one. Very bizarre horn indeed, but there you go. That's the Class 70. And finally, the train that I'm actually the most excited about, it is the Class 68. Now this train actually came to Train Simulator 2 late in Train Simulator 2's lifespan, and now this train is a big thing in Trainz. You can even buy this train on the DLC store for Trainz 2019 or Trainz in the year or whatever. Let's look at the interior for this one, and yes, it is nice and modern. Look at this. Look how pretty this all looks. Well, nice catch for all these trains then. And now finally for the all-important horn. And it sounds like a Class 68 horn. It's close enough. Okay, so that's all of the diesel locomotives again. This DLC. Up next we have a steam train. Well, finally, steam train. Alamus Princess. which I believe is the same model from the from Trainz too. Wow, horn that loops. Okay. And just look at the cab for this one. Oh boy, here we go. Now we have again to cab that hasn't been updated. Well, there you go. Oh, this is a slightly newer mode. I believe this is like from Trainz 2010 or something. I'm not sure. But LMS Princess is here in Train Simulator 3 now in this DLC. So you get 5 locomotives, 4 which are diesels from various eras of British railways, and finally get a steam train. So, nice variety of diesels. So, if you're looking for some British content, the locomotives are pretty good, I guess. So now we move on to the rolling stock, and first up we have some freight cars. We get 2 flatbeds, which do look exactly the same, but they do have different names. This one is an FGA flatbed. This one is an FFA flatbed. There's a slight difference in the detail, but overall they do look pretty much the same. Not sure why they bothered to include 2 different flatbeds when they're pretty much actually. And they're not identical. There are some differences, but they look almost the same. And you also get a hopper car. This is the HEA hopper car. Actually, even has the name of the hopper car right on the side of the car. So, yeah, that's an easy way to remember your freight cars. Oops. Let me go over to one of the diesels. So yes, you get a little bit of freight rolling stock. Up next you have some coaches. So first up you have these Mach 1 coaches, which will likely be pulled by the LMS Princess. I do believe these coaches are, once again, these are older coaches just poured over from older Trainz games. These were actually in Trainz 2. I believe these were in the actually these were in multiple British DLCs back in Trainz 2. So yeah, same with the LMS Princess, but yeah, so you get the coaches. But finally you get the star attraction. I'm gonna say it, the Mach 2 coaches. Now, while the Mach 1s look like they're a port, these coaches look like they're pretty much brand new, and I really like the way these look. Do you get an interior view? Oh no, you don't. Okay. So these are specifically these are Mach 2Fs in the Anglia livery. So you get 3 different coach types. So you get the FO. I believe I hope I'm getting these in the right order. You have the FO, you have the RFB, and the TSO. So it's a pretty nice Mach 2 coach. They would like to be pulled by the class 68, which is not in Scarborough. Actually, this is in DRS, or Direct Rail Services. Alrighty then. So that is all of the rolling stock that you get. So you get 5 locomotives, multiple different bits of rolling stock. So that is everything you can get with this route as far as Trainz. And I almost forgot to look at the route itself. It's another small one. Actually, it's really small. I believe this route is even smaller than the route that we looked at last week. This is all you get in the Hawes Junction. And I don't know why, but for some reason I was expecting a long route, but no. This is all you get in this DLC. This is it. This is the whole route in its entirety. Not very long, as you can see. Yeah, so this probably won't be a very long video. Depending on well, I mean, the scenario won't be very long. Well, then, anyways, speaking of scenario, it's time to do one of those next. Alright, so here are the scenarios that you get with the Hawes Junction route. So of course you have your free drive scenarios, the multiple scenes, you have some extra fair stuff. That's just me because I did some stuff. However, I believe that the scenarios highlighted in yellow are the scenarios where you can actually complete objectives. So you have 4 of them. So you have 1 with the class 68, 1 with the class 37, and 2 with the class 70. 1 is just used in the daytime, and 1 is sunrise, as it's called, the sunrise job. Now I'm actually not sure which train to drive, but I am a passenger train person, and I like the class 68, so I think that we're just gonna go for the early riser scenario. So drive this passenger train to warn stop stations along the way. This is a timetable task. A timetable task. Well, here we go. Now we're gonna stick some timetables. So yes, you obviously you guys already know which train I'm driving based on the thumbnail, but I believe that we are going to be doing the early riser scenario today. I'm not really checking out the class 70 today, freight locomotive, and the class 37 spell update. So yeah, early riser. Let's just do this. Yes, I will create a new session and save it in case I need to go back to that later. I do know where though we will drive the class 70 someday, but that day is not today. So here we are, and here we are. Man, multiple voice cracks today. Okay. Good morning. Taste timetables is as follows. So we got to get to Garsdale, arrive at 6:05. Please arrive on time. The computer has been on prompt service. Okay, so this isn't a very long scenario. Okay, but I guess we're ready to go from here. Alright, here we go. So let's turn on the lights. Oops, wrong one. Got it, put on the brights. Ah, there we go. Some custom run sounds from the coaches. Not sure why the. Oops, wrong one. I want to turn on the Which one turns on the points? Oh boy. There we go. Alright. Here we go. Driving the Class 68 on the Hawes Junction route. So this route's been out for a while now. I'm not actually sure when this route released, but it released sometime before I got into this game, so I don't actually know when this route came out. By the way, I'm now finally getting around to checking out on the channel. So the next question, oh, I can't even look. Actually, hang on. Can I go to the free room camera? Yeah, see tax train. So we are now in. Oh, we're in this part of the route. Okay. I'll be going from here to there. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to be seeing the entirety of the route, but we'll see an amount of the route. Oops. Okay, I don't know why the. Oh boy. Probably should say. Oh, I didn't know that was an episode. Let me go from the train. Oh no. Okay, now I'm stuck to my train. Lazy to do apologize for this. Thank you. Freight train, hello. I guess those are some loaded freight cars. I actually don't know how to put the loads on. There we go. Also, we get some fancy run sounds. Coaches. Also, all first class coaches. Wait, they're oh no, they're all first class. How about that? Is this like the real train or something? Alright, the first objective of the day. And first up the day is coming right up. So yeah, I don't typically like to do like scenarios and like other types of daytime. I like to do them like in the middle of the day when the sky's up in the sky, but this is the only scenario that's available with the Class 68, and I really wanted to drive this one. Now, do not worry though. There will be a day where we'll return to this route and we will drive the Class 70. Or you can just buy this route for yourself if you can, and yeah. So yeah, so if you happen to have a high-end Apple device lying around, and you have a bit of money to spend, you really want to buy a go for. Okay, well I believe there's not actually any point in doing things. And oh balls, we're already off to not such a not so good start as I am now completely am going to overshoot this platform. Alright, I know to slow down sooner though. Oh boy. Wait, really? I missed the red signal? Oh no, it's one of those scenarios. Okay. Alright, well that wasn't a very good start to the scenario anyway, so let's try that again. Wait, really? I can continue this? Okay, well let's restart anyways, because that was a complete disaster. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, so 620. So this is actually gonna be a pretty short scenario. Well, I say short scenario. It's not made longer by the fact that I messed it up. So welcome to Dent. Are you kidding me? That's the name of the station? Dent? Yes, welcome to Dent. What kind of a name is that? Alright. Well, let's try that again. So we're going to the cab for the tunnel section. Alright. So I'm gonna go on the brakes at least a mile away from the station. Fine, this is a short route and yet it's still... Oh, there goes the epilepsy thing again. Not sure I'll be able to edit that. Oh, here's this bit again. For some reason, even when you get out of the tunnel, you're still stuck in the platform. The platform, you're still stuck in the cab for a little bit. Oh, but then you have to deal with the epilepsy. Alright. So this scenario isn't off to the best start, I must admit. So for some reason, you get out of the tunnel, but for some reason, the game still thinks you're in a tunnel. There's a freight train again. Alright, it's a pretty short scenario though. I'm doing exactly 60 miles per hour. Well, I mean, I think about 0.8 miles away from the station is when we're gonna get on the brakes. Actually, right about now. There we go. Alright, but as well as we don't slow down completely. That's why the part of the train lets go out like that. So yeah, this video is basically a review of this route, and actually, pretty much all these videos can be just reviews of the routes of Trainz 3. But that's kind of the point of these videos, is to show off these routes and things. This way people can watch these and decide if they want to buy the route or not. Okay, that's almost on way too early. But after last time, I'm trying to be a bit more careful. But next time, we'll get the brakes a little bit later. Ooh, Mr. 20, hello. Ooh, class 5 Deltic, hello. Alright, so we'll come to a stop right about here. Oh, I think I stopped too quickly. No, the game doesn't count that, okay. The game thought for a second and then was like, no! You must pull up more. Let's be careful because there's a red light. Now, if that red light wasn't there, I'd be able to pull up more with more confidence. There we go. Ah, now he gets to pull away. Garsdale. Okay, so this is where the junction is. At least my light is green now. So I believe the way it's I believe it's 6:06. Okay. And yeah, it's the first British route I'm looking at on the channel. So by this point, we will have been to every single different country on this game. So I've been to America twice. I've also been to Italy. Oh, perfect. Okay, next up is thingy. We've been to Italy, Australia, Germany, and now Britain. So I guess another thing I'll mention right now is that you may have noticed this video's come out a bit later in the week. Yeah, at this point, you know, it's come to the point where I have a bit of like a usual schedule where I pretty much have one of these videos come out every Tuesday. Well, it's been a bit of a weird week in the studio. So yeah, as you know, usually I would make the videos on Monday, like I would record them, then edit them, and run them and get them ready to go up on Tuesday. I'll say here we are, hey, back to the location where the video started. However, this week though, things have been a bit weird. So you may have noticed in my community tab that I've been talking a lot about my next computer. And yes, I, Floyd Bobbin, will be getting a new computer very soon. However, also that bridge is all wonky, good job. However, that's been a bit of a challenge because, you know, also come on, N3V, really, you couldn't actually say N3V. I don't even know who made this route. I don't know if this was like N3V or some third-party dev. But anyway, yeah, so getting a new computer has been a challenge, and actually it's a big challenge. So first thing you gotta know about me, Floyd Bobbin, is that I am a blithering idiot, and I know absolutely nothing about computers. Like, as for how computers work, how they function, what parts to get, I have absolutely zero idea what I am doing. So, going computer shopping as someone who knows nothing about computers is really hard, because there are just so many different like combinations of like parts, like graphics cards, CPUs, stuff, all that. It just gives me a headache, and I just have no clue what I'm doing. The only point of reference that I really have is the price and the CPU. So that'd be like an AMD Ryzen 3, 5, 7, or an Intel i3, i5, i9. Also, holy moly, what happened? Why are the frame rate? Oh my god, this route is rubbish. Why does it do that? That was weird. The frame rate just decided to tank itself. But anyways, so as I was saying, it's really difficult to shop for a computer when you're like me and you have absolutely no idea what you are looking for. So I had to do a lot of homework, go through as many options as I could until I eventually landed on one. I did land on one particular computer from a builder that apparently had a good reputation. So my plan was to just buy that computer and then just go along with it. Although then, my next plan was to just buy the computer in installments. See, now, the thing is, right, is that I'm not going to have like $2,000, $3,000 right away, but I will have that money down the line. So I figured I could just pay for the computer in installments, like monthly. You know what I mean? Problem is, doing that is stupid, because the problem is whenever you want to pay in installments, they ask you a million questions. And even after you've filled in all the details and stuff like that, they still decline you. So I'm like, what is the point then? So I then decide, alright, well I can't pay in installments, so I might as well pay in full. I have $1,800 to spend, let's do it. It was then that I realized that the manufacturer that was buying my computer from has a reputation for absurdly slow delivery times. I didn't know it was Trainz track, by the way. So they have a reputation for very slow delivery times. Also, this platform is not very long. So I've decided that I'm just going to just get my next computer off of Amazon. I've done a bit of homework, and it turns out that there's some Amazon computers that are actually pretty good. So I'm going to buy one off of there. Another thing I've been doing this week is file transfers. So, I actually got a new hard drive some time ago, and I've been meaning to transfer my files between drives. Also, yeah, this route is not very long at all. But yeah, I've been meaning to, do some file transferring and stuff. Wait, what station? Oh, Grill Summit. Okay, so I have to leave at 6:13. Okay, good. Yeah, good thing I was able to find because I actually forgot. So yeah, let's say that getting a new computer is so difficult. I mean, making a computer. Well, yeah, making a computer and buying a computer is really hard when you're a noob and you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. Like, I honestly wish that buying a computer was as easy as buying a car. And now, I should say that I'm a gearhead, though. Like, if in case you guys didn't know already, I mean, you guys don't really care for my car content, but I love cars. And by that I mean, like, real cars, like road cars, race cars, stuff like that. I'm really good, actually, when it comes to car shop, because I actually know cars really well. Price points, horsepower, quirks and features, as Doug DeMuro said. Yeah, I do watch Doug DeMuro, and in case you didn't know, you guys probably don't have no idea who that is. Only gearheads will probably know who Doug DeMuro is. But yeah, it's like I know that stuff when it comes to buying cars, but buying computers, I know absolutely nothing. So, yeah, I don't know how to do computers. And what makes that even worse, that there was once a guy that we knew nearby here that actually knew a lot about computers. Of course, not around anymore. Of course, his business closed up shop some time ago, so can't even go ask him to, for consumer advice. That's not my thing. Okay, whatever. All right, next up is Thingy. That's the file stop of the day. So. But I've come to do some selections now. I've done some research, some much-needed research, and now I have pretty much figured out what computer I'm going to buy next, or at least, well, no, I haven't. Okay, no, I haven't actually figured out what computer I'm going to buy next, but I know now where I'm going to get it from. And you may have noticed it. Yeah. Ooh. Also, freight train class 68, and yes, in case you didn't know. The Class 68 is a mixed traffic engine, just like bank coaches. Yes, you're a special mixed traffic engine, said the Fat Controller. You can pull engines and coaches quite easily. That's basically what the Class 68 is. Anyway, yeah, so buying a computer from Amazon, it's actually a pretty good idea because first of all, Amazon is fast. Yes. Also, yeah, fast unlike the frame rates on this game right now. But yeah, so ever since gained this huge influx of money thanks to, Social Security benefits and thingamajiggies, I have gained a huge influx of money, and with that huge influx of money, I've been buying a lot of stuff from Amazon recently. And Amazon have won me over with their reasonable prices and their very fast shipping times. So that's why I'm going to be getting my next computer from Amazon, because I can get maybe not a good deal, but I can at least get a decent deal. But most importantly, I can get a computer that I'm actually looking for, and I can get it in a reasonable time. I don't have to wait 2 months or 2 years or whatever. In fact, I can pay for and then receive it in a week. Now those are shipping times I'm looking for. That is an acceptable shipping time to me. So yeah, basically new computer things and file transfer stuff have kept me busy this week. So yeah, like I said, so busy week. That's why I haven't made a video this week until now. So I'm actually recording this week on a Thursday, and I'm uploading it on Friday. So if you're watching this video on Friday, I basically made this video a day before that. So that's the reason why I haven't uploaded the video up until now this week. But I promise you this will likely just be a one-time thing, and normal video schedule will be resuming next week. Yeah. I mean, I already knew this was going to be a weird week going into it. So yeah, with all that and stuff, yeah, that explains why I haven't uploaded the video this week until now. But hey, I was always planning on getting around to it, and I finally have. So, yeah. That being said, however, so I guess one more thing I should mention is when my next computer is going to arrive. And the answer is going to be in 2 weeks' time as of the making of this video. Now, so how that's going to work is next week from now, 1 week from now, well, not 1 week from now, but 1 weekend and 2 weekends from now, is when I'm going to be getting my next Social Security payment. So when I get that Social Security payment, I'm gonna have even more money so I can buy the computer. I'll be buying the computer on the day that I get the payment, which is gonna be on April 4th. Yes, would have been April 3rd, but April 3rd happens to be a Sunday, so I expect to get my payment on the Monday following that. Another train. Ooh, class 55 this time. Pulling angling coaches. Yay, coaches! And then, of course, once I get the money, I'm going to purchase the computer, and I expect that it will arrive a week later. Now, I'm not sure what my schedule is going to become once my new computer arrives, because I'm going to have to take a couple days off to go in and actually transfer all of my files over to my new computer, which is going to take some time. Yeah, like even after my computer arrives and stuff like that, I still take some time to set it all up and actually get it ready to go so I can use it. But once I get all that taken care of, we're going to be in business. Oh, here we go again. Yep. Okay, well, this isn't so bad yet. Let's go to sort of the brakes. Slow down in the name of the law. Wait, that red light's right before the station. Uh-oh. Or is it? I don't know. It can't be, though. I think it past that red signal. Alright, welcome to the final stop of the day. Only a 20-minute scenario, but then again, only a 20-minute long route. Ooh, I think it's up in the right place. And yes, I absolutely nailed it. Well, there you go. There's the Hawes Junction and a bit of a life update. Yay, we did it! What's the score did I get, by the way? Wait, is that it? Oh no, we still haven't gotten a score yet. We have to... I just have to wait a minute for the score to come up. Okay, well, I'm here. Is that it? Is that the end of the scenario? My save disappeared, so I guess I'm done for the day. So I completed the scenario, but Hasn't given me a score yet. Okay, well I'm gonna wait another minute. See if we actually get like a score or something. Because the scenario hasn't officially ended yet. I guess I'm gonna have to wait about a minute. So they get here at 6:20. And why is this route so short? Like, that's it. That's the whole route. Of course, missed off this bit here, but if you were driving across the route, it would only take like half an hour. Well, that's half an hour if you're stopping. Yeah, so another small route. It looks nice though. I like the scenery on this route. Trains are pretty good as well. But again, short route. Same critique as last week. Also, the scenario is broken. However, for some reason, it's not completing the scenario. It said it completes the scenario successfully, so what, am I done now? It can go? Well, I guess so. There's not really much to do then. Just run this around and see what happens. It did say complete the scenario successfully, but it hasn't actually said if I've completed it, so. Yeah. Well, it says, well, I guess we're gonna go off the end of the world. Very weird end to the video. Also, for some reason, thinks the station is here. Now, what if I were to stop here then? Ah. Oh. Wait, so that change no driver. Wait, are we done? Oh. Oh, we're in a portal. That's why. Well, that's it, I guess. Scenario's broken. Can't even actually probably complete it. Or maybe there's a way, but I don't know the way. Well, whatever. That's the Hawes Junction route, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, buy it, don't buy it, whatever you think. Make a decision. And I would at least buy it for the rolling stock. Like, you know, like, remember how with, like, the PT Alpine Lake route, I would buy the route, but not for the trains? This route, I would at least buy it for the trains. And, yeah, I think the trains are, like, the key selling point of this route, because the route is tiny. Looks good, but it's just too small. So, yeah. Well, there you go. I believe there's everything to be said today. If you guys have any more questions in regard to this route or whatever, leave it in the comment section down below. I believe that's Frankie still driving. Yes, he is. Alright. That's it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.